Oh man, it's so nice catching up with someone who I've been privileged to know because she has kind of been connected to or a part of almost every maturation of the South African music industry. And it started with Kwaito. We were both there.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the token white sitting next to TKZ on the stage. You get it. But it hit me. I'm looking at this common thread. There is a cadence, a speed, a rhythm. Literally with that first note that drops, I can identify it's a Tamara song. There's something about it.
Lovely.
Do you feel it? How do you know when you've hit that sound? Because I would imagine producers get terrified when they've got to work with you in one sense because it's there.
Yeah.
And there is a particular mold, but there is so much freedom within that. How do you know? How do you know when it's a Tamara Dey gem?
It's definitely a feeling. I think over the years you can kind of, I know when it's there and when it isn't, and that's just come with like a lot of experience. I mean, and if it isn't, I mean, it's a rewrite from my side. But I think every now and again, there's just the perfect combination of things.
Yeah.
It's the right song, the right melody, the right feeling, the right message, just at the right time. I usually know, like, it's going to be a special one when I can kind of visualize the end product very clearly. I can see how it moves, I know what it looks like, I know how it's styled. I sort of get the entire picture, and I'm like, oof, this is a special one. Yes. So,
and then you've got to layer in a pop lyric because it needs to land and it needs to be commercially viable. And it's not, this isn't just a self-serving industry where you get to just have fun. You've got to provide a product at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Your lyricism, the way that you can wrap up a notion in one line, you're like a copywriter who is able to do this within that music space. Are you terrified at the creative journey? Or is it a process that helps you in that sense? How do you kind of enter that space?
No, I mean, it doesn't scare me. I think I'm thrilled to be able to just reinvent it and continue to grow in that space. And I think it's just very organic for me. I try not to really overthink it. As long as it's you know, when it's an honest and authentic story and message, then it's flowing. I think if I have to be in a situation where I feel like I'm forcing something, that's going to be, that's something I'd be more afraid of. So I just, if it's not real, it's not going to happen. So I think staying in that authenticity and I think just ultimately, you are your biggest, you know, your individuality is your biggest selling point. I mean, there's nobody else like you.
Oh, completely.
So staying immersed in that and having that be your power is so important. So and that's how I do it.
And the joy of it is once you're in that flow state, you suddenly look around you and you realize the people are in the room as a manifestation of where you're at, and you're the right people to be in the room because you're the only people who can
and you're
be there
vibrating on the same frequency. You know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy exchange.
This starts on that note, and there is an undeniable, just something that is so magnetic about this next track. You and I is brand new.
Yes.
What informed this song?
I wrote this song actually here in Cape Town on a writing camp with American singer Jan Close.
Okay.
And actually Liquid Deep, as people would know. Yeah, Jonathan Hamilton also did a bit of writing on it. We were all just fell madly in love with the song. There was a beautiful chemistry between myself and the other writers. We reproduced it for this project, and it fits so perfectly with the narrative of the whole EP. But the collab between Jan and I, we've got an amazing chemistry. I can't wait for him to come back over to South Africa, and I'm going to make him jump up with me in all the nightclubs.
Oh, I have no doubt, because
this lots of fun.
We forget, as our South African artists expand, we're also bringing people into that expanding circle.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for being that. Okay, I'm going to let you get your head into the zone, because this one is going to take us all there. I know it might feel like a Thursday, but it's not. It's actually a Friday, and it's about 9 o'clock, 9:30 on a Friday evening, and you're starting to feel it because you are ready to head out. Why? Because it's just you and I and Tamara Dey. Take it away.
Moving at the speed of light, blazing like a shooting star. I would travel near or far for cosmic love. Ha ha. Baby, it's just you and I, so don't let go, just hold on tight. We'll be bringing love and light from above. Ha ha. Will I wake up busy? dream? You and I. Is this made up? Is it just a fantasy? You and I don't wanna lose this feeling that I feel. You and I. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. You and I. We've got stardust in our eyes, floating through the midnight skies. When I'm flying through the twilight of my life, will I have you by my side? So let me be your only one. I love you while we chase the sun. When everything is said and done, I'll be here. Will I wake up? Is it only just a dream? You and I. Is this made up? Is it just a fantasy? You and I don't wanna lose this feeling that I feel. You and I. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. You and I. You and I. Ooh, you and I. Ooh, yeah. Will I wake up? Is it only just a dream? You and I. Is this made up? Is it just a fantasy? You and I.